Hola, it's me, Trashcan.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So we hit number 1 again. Um it's a new season out, season 3, and I hit number 1 at the start, and I actually hit number 1 again a couple days after. So I'm gonna share games from when I was number 1 at first and then again. So I've hit number 1 a total of 4 times right now, so that's pretty cool. And we're playing Wiggly here. Recently I'm starting to transition into defender main, so you're gonna see a lot more defenders here, and we're playing with some of my friends here. They're really good players. Maybe you recognize some of their names if you do Unite stuff and watch Unite stuff. But yeah, anyways, we're playing 1-1-3, going into the bot lane here. We do not get the top Adino, but I hit a huge combo there on the enemy team, and they're all having to back up. And that's huge because we do have lane disadvantage. They have a Slowbro Pika and we have a Beanie Wiggly, so they're supposed to be winning this matchup. However, we're gonna get the rest of their Adinos, so they are not in a good spot at all. And now we're just probably gonna try to run out because they are under the towers, so you don't really want to fight them there. And yeah, this is gonna be kind of sketch. They do get it. That was unfortunate, but they line up again here for some combos. I do get a bad roll though. I was trying to roll the other way, so that's unfortunate. I just back up. We are still up 1 Audino, but it could have been better, so it's kind of unfortunate. We're just going to try to get this one before B's. We're going to be a bit late. I do not get 4 off that too, which is brutal. And yeah, they do get all the smalls. We're going to try to get the big here. I do manage to get it, but I'm kind of low health and I do not have my focus, so it's going to be kind of rough. However, Elo's here, so I'm just running in. Do not manage to get the Pika, but we go in the Slowbro. Just kind of setting this up for Elo to do some stuff to them. However, he does miss some of his abilities, so none of them die, and that is very sad. But because of that, we do manage to get top Adino, so we are still chilling in lane. If we are slightly behind in this lane against these guys, it's actually good because we have a Venusaur. They have a their comp's basically made to win the lane, so late game they're gonna get destroyed. We just have to basically funnel silent here. They decide not to go for our Adino, but I saw the Slowbro, so I got scared, so I take it. But yeah, there is someone invading our jungler's jungle, and our Eldegoss rotates out, gets some HP from that, and finally evolves. So that is good. Here we're just gonna leash all the stuff for silent to take. He gets a huge power spike at level 7. He gets Petal Dance, so we want to make sure he gets that. He is at 6.5 now, so he might be able to hit it. However, Elo is very far behind in EXP, which is not looking good for us. Here I go seeing the Slowbro for Elo, but he does miss his future side, I think, so he backs up a bit. We get a lot of the smalls there, and we do manage to get Silent 7. However, their really fed jungler comes down, who's a level 9 compared to our jungler's level 7. So this is gonna be a rough first dread, and they're just rushing it because they have Dalwi the Cinderace on level 9, and however he does like kind of mess up his Unite and still gets it with Blaze Kick, which is unfortunate. This is gonna be really hard for me to hold. Silent does a lot of work in the backline, but yeah, I'm gonna try to hold it until my teammates can come, but it'll probably be pretty hard. I missed the berry there, which is unfortunate. However, I do manage to stall long enough until Elo is back. However, I think he could have gotten the score off. I remember this, but he canceled it. I definitely think he would have gotten the score off. He just didn't expect Elo to miss his ability. And yeah, Momo, our Eldegoss, rotates topside, and we get the Rotom. We're going to try to push it in. Elo does manage to get a kill, which is pretty big. A lot of comeback XP for him. I'm going here, trying to get the Eldegoss off the pad, so we can force the Rotom in. And however, their Serena does come and pull the Rotom in, which is hilarious. So here, Momo and I are going to get a lot of EXP, and that is really good. So we'll have our support unite for the next dread. So we're not in the worst spot right now. I do manage to get this, and I think I decide not to break here yet but I do die for it. because it would only be a 2 overcap on the zone. And if you're not aware, breaking the zones gives a lot of experience to enemy team. So unless you're going to get a really good point overcap on the zone, it's not really worth it. Especially when we're behind in EXP, it would just make our EXP even worse than theirs. Like, they'd start to get levels over us. So definitely not something you want to do. You can see Dolby's already level 13 without us breaking. So we broke and he got the Dino CB like level 14 right now. Definitely not good. However, in points we're only struggling, so it's not the worst. They didn't score that much on our bottom zone as much as they could have. And here we're going to have a 5v5 dread fight because second dread is really crucial for us getting back into the game. The Serena does go in and loses all of her stuff, but unfortunately, I'm not able to buddy Overlord, and Elo does miss his Gardevoir Unite, so it is just a very scuffed fight all around. Overlord doesn't get his Machamp Unite off, but he was Serena Unite, so it's not his fault. And here, he's going to come back and try to get a lot of comeback XP here, which hopefully he can. You can see he's going now, but unfortunately, they're all one-shot and he dies. However, I think we do manage to kill Dolly here, which is huge comeback XP. It gives me a higher level than Silent, so here I'm going to try to score. However, I do mess it up a bit, and I'm not able to. And I think we're probably just going to die for this. Oh, I do have Slow Smoke, so maybe I can get out. I pop it, and yes, I do get out. But yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to get those scores in. I dodged the Pika abilities here, but I still die. Electro Ball cannot miss, so that is unfortunate. I do walk into the LD Tornado, so maybe I could have lived, but it would have been hard. And yeah, now we're very not good in EXP, so that is bad. We're just going to have to play the last fight very well. Silent does have a chance to hit 13 if he takes the jungle rotation, so actually not the worst spot. And I'm very fed, but besides that, I think our Gardevoir is very not fed. Not that he has been doing much the entire game. So I think this was Elo's first game on Gardevoir. He just decided to troll and ranked a bit. And you can definitely tell, but yeah, here we're just waiting for the third dread. We do manage to get Rotom right before, which is really good. That gives us a lot of pressure for the dread. Silent and I are just trying to hold position. Silent is very close to 13, which is good because Venusaur 13 is huge. Our team is rotating down to maybe do the dread. But the other team is here, so it's going to be tough. I forget if we decide to do this or not. We do decide to flip it, and the other team actually decided to sack dread and score top. So a very interesting play by them. I guess they just wanted to equalize the point lead, but they gave us a way back in the game with that, and now our EXP is very good. I managed to get my 50 in, which is huge, and we're just going to try to back up here. Elo gets a lot of Pokemon sets here. You can see even after third dread, my EXP is the same as Elo, so he's very underleveled. He needs to try to get 13. And so I tell him to come over here, but I take it and I end up getting 13. I was trying to leash for him, didn't expect his abilities to do that much damage. However, Wiggly 13 is actually massive. It gives me so much defense. It's going to be very hard for them to poke me out during this fight. And here I'm looking for a good engage. I just decided to poke the Slowbro a bit. However, he does walk out of my scene, so that's unfortunate. He unites Elo, and Elo is one shot, which is very scary. And I try to buddy Elo, but it doesn't go to him again. Elo manages to hit one person with his Unite. Not the best Unite, but at least he finally hit someone. And the fight's going okay. We do have a very fed Venusaur, so that helps a lot. Serena still had Unite, but I think she used it a bit too late in the fight. So she only manages to kill me with it. And we managed to wipe them at the end after hard losing the whole game. So yeah. The first game that I recorded to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed. It was actually a close game. Lots of these games aren't, so I'm glad it was at least an entertaining game for you guys. But we're gonna manage to get Zap off of wiping them, and it's game. They don't really have much time to make it back, and we're gonna get 4 scores in. Actually, maybe just 3. So still gonna be very hard for them. the Serene was running Scorpio, which I found very interesting. And we're just going to have to hold zones. We can sack our outer zone. Not much left in the game to do. I'm a level 14 Wigglytuff. Here she's trying to go sneak a score in again. And I'm just going to poke her a bit, you know. Just whacking her as a pink lob. Not going to stray too far from the goal zone, just in case someone tries to sneak by. And yeah, that's GG. Hope you guys enjoyed the first game. This was either like the second day or third day of the season. So very early in the season. And yeah, we're number 1. Here are the stats. Not the best stats because, yeah. And you can see here that we are number 1 in the world, tied with Silent, so technically number 1. I guess we weren't number 1 in this clip, which I thought we were, so it's kind of awkward. But I know I'm for sure number 1 after this next game here. So we're with a different stack. We're still playing with Silent, but I think this is like a week into the season maybe or something. So yeah. We're playing Slowbro this time. Slowbro's definitely my favorite defender. I think I've played him the most recently. We got the cool Slowbro skin. I'm a fan of this. I think I do like the tuxedo a bit better, but I haven't paid to get it yet. So we're facing Sandra Cheeks and Mopwop. Mopwop is actually on my competitive team. I just won a tournament with him that I did a commentary with Crashy on. And yeah, I might do some commentary of the other games that we didn't cover on Crashy's channel to show you guys if you guys are interested, so let me know in the comments. But yeah, hopping in this first game against another decent stack. We're playing with Rin and Retsu and Hayat, who's an old teammate of mine. So all of these guys are good players. We're gonna do the same player here we did with Wiggly. And yeah, the laning phase is going to be a lot easier with Slowbro. You have a better secure. There we just burst the Audino from half, and there's nothing they could really do there. Yeah, now we're going for theirs. My teammates managed to get it, kind of whiffed my water gun. And we're going to go for the 5 Audino on them. I do manage to get this one. So yeah, we get 5 Audinos against a Pikachu lane. It's definitely a lot easier with Slowbro, but again, they should be winning this lane. So it's really good that we're winning. We will destroy them late game. And here, it's a little trick that most people don't know about. If you wait until 9:03, the EXP of these wild Pokemon during the game actually increases. Like, I don't know the intervals for every time, but they do increase. So if you wait for 9:03 there, it actually gives you 10% more EXP, because the EXP the farm gives scales throughout the game to kind of give you more EXP as you level up. And there, I hit a huge surf. We get a lot of the bees. And Silent is almost 5. Once he hits 5, this lane will be kind of over for him. I hit another 3-man surf on them here, and yeah, they're just struggling to do anything. They do manage to get my focus, but I'm just going to slack off and be full health again. I'm not able to compete for that, so I do manage to get the level 4 Slowbro, but again, we are hard chilling in lane. I managed to get that one, and I have potions, so I just heal back to full here. And, you know, we're just poking them out, making sure they can't go for our farm. They do try to contest a bit, which is interesting. We can kind of A-press them, make sure they don't go for a back one. Hayat does get kind of low there, which is unfortunate. He's going to go back and heal, but we did poke them out enough where they're not contesting our other farm, so that is good. And yeah, we're just going to get our back crab here and go for some mid crabs. It looks like they went for their other mid crab, I think, or they're going for it right now. We're going to try to get this one. I don't think we managed to get it, so it's unfortunate. However, their ninja tries to get a surf reset off the crab and doesn't get it, so he dies for it. So that is unfortunate. I'm going to try to score here, but I'm not able to. But we get a lot of kills on our junglers, so that is huge. It's going to get him a lot closer to 9 before the first dread. Yeah, we're going to keep doing their farm while their jungler is gone. Their jungler comes back and runs it down again. So unfortunate for this other team. Their jungler has died twice in a row to our jungler. It's going to be a pretty free dread for us. I think they do end up sacking it and going for Rotom, although I forget. We will see here. Yeah, it looks like they kind of just gave up. They're keeping 3 down here, but I think the jungler decided to go up. And Rin does have 9, so he's just going to blow them up as they try to walk in here. And yeah, we're going to finish off the Rotom. And yeah, we're in a really good spot. And oh yeah, the jungler did do his 3rd rotation of buffs to get 9. But he wasn't able to make it back in time because we were melting the dread. He does, however, finally trickle 9 and get a huge unite on us. My teammates unfortunately clumped together with me there, and he is going to triple kill. So, good comeback EXP for the Kren. He kills Rin too, which I didn't see. So, they're still in the game. They're not out of the game by any means. Silent does manage to stop their score, which is huge, and that gives him 9. And we are still chilling, but now they got a lot of comeback XP, and they're back in the game after it was kind of over, which is not the end of the world for us, but, you know, definitely could have played it a bit better. But, you know, that's the ladder experience. It's, you want to have fun and engaging games, right? You don't want it to be a steamroll every game. The Gren, I think, gets his surf canceled again, so he just has to get out. Oh no, he didn't. He used it to get away. So I guess he did manage to get the Apom. So this Gren is kind of redeeming himself. He tries to steal a Rotom, but we burst it well. We're gonna try to push this in, although Retsu is pretty low, so it's gonna be sketch. He decides to use Unite, and we managed to kill Sandra, who also uses Unite, so that is huge. Neither Luca or Green are gonna have Unite for the 2nd dread. But I think I would prefer that trade for us, you know, like Green Unite is pretty annoying and it's really good. So it's really good for us that we got that. I managed to get 9 here, so I think I'm just going to start heading down. And I decide not to reset. And yeah, we're setting up for the 2nd dread. I'm just heading down here. And if you're wondering why I'm amnesiaing when I don't have any health to heal, it is because I get Slowbro United here. It is because it makes your next surf do more damage. So here you can see I hit massive 3-man surf on all of them, and I combo it into my Unite, and they are all dead. The Pikachu doesn't even have Unite yet. So yeah, we're going to try to push this into tier 2. And I think we managed to get all our scores in except for mine. So yeah, this team's in a really bad spot. The Green just decided to sack Dread, and he's capping on our 2nd tier. I'm going to try to sneak my score in top here. However, the Greninja does see me, so it's unfortunate I just have to get out. He's not able to score. I'm just going to take the jump pad over here. And the Gren is still chasing me, so I'm just going to poke him out a bit. He decides to use his surf to get away as soon as he sees the Eldegoss. The supports are just a menace, you know, everyone's scared of them. They are managing to get small caps, but we're still, like, in such a huge lead. And sorry, I'm really tired today. I'm yawning a lot. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, I get Surf Plus here, which is huge. You can see it does a lot more damage and CC. Surf Plus is probably one of the best upgrades to an ability in the game. It makes Surf so annoying. And here we're going to see if we can potentially push this in. However, it's looking like we can't. But we're still going to try to poke them a bit on pad. We don't want to die for it. And you see the Greninja rotating up. So we decided to back off. We have a lot of farm coming up. And yeah, bees are coming up, but they're going to be on their side. So it'll be kind of rough. The bees do come in up in center. I think I do tell my Venusaur to go get them, but he would rather get the Audinos instead, which is perfectly fine. And yeah, the 3rd dread is coming up here. However, Retsu does get caught out and die. So we're just going to be defending this one. I don't think they're going to go for it, so we're going to see if we can just melt it. But if they do try to contest, we're not going to do it. However, their Greedent's top, their Slowbro goes mid, so we're just going to melt the dread. And I do really think they could have contested this one because Retsu was dead. They could have easily just 5-manned it, you know, and like gotten a pick on us if we were too greedy and went for it. And we would have to concede the dread if we didn't want to lose the game. But you know, there's always next game they could do that if they realize their mistakes this game. And here, I hit a massive surf on 2, just poking them out, and they forced the Pika unite in the fight. But our Cinder also unites, so we're just gonna full on fight here. I unite the Greedent so he can't get unite off, and yeah, we're just gonna steamroll them. However, we do have to probably get zapped after we kill him here because the Greedent did not get unite off, so it'll be scary if we don't. And the Gren actually almost manages to pop off there. However, I catch him in my Surf Plus, so he's not able to finish the kill on silent. It was kind of sketchy there, though. If he got the kill on silent, he might have been able to kill like 3 of us, and the Greedent would have unite. So it was actually closer than it looks. But yeah, they're going to surrender. I think I'm definitely number 1 after this game. And I did hit number 1 before. I have a screenshot. I have hit number 1 4 times. But I just didn't realize I didn't hit it after that game before. Yeah, here's the stats if you want to see. Outputting a lot of damage on the Slowbro. Oh, I go to main menu. I guess I'm going to show the rankings here. Yeah, I'm in number 1. And I did hold this for a while, actually, until like 1700, I think. Couple